Ole Miss at Mississippi State by the numbers. Egg Bowl hits 90. Ole Miss 5-6, 2-5 at number 14 Mississippi State 8-3, 4-3. 6:30 p.m. CST Thursday ESPN. Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. One more sack has been made by Mississippi State D. Montez Sweat than the Bulldogs offense has allowed this season. Sweat is tied for the SEC lead with 9 sacks, and MS leads the league in fewest sacks allowed with 8. 2 points are needed by Park Garrett Wunderlich to become Ole Miss career scoring leader. Wunderlich enters Thursday's game with 343 career points. Park Jonathan Nichols scored 344 points for Ole Miss from 2001 through 2004. Wunderlich is tied with Nichols for the most field goals in school history with 63. 3 of the top 5 rushing QBs in SEC history are from Mississippi State, including current QB Nick Fitzgerald, who has 2,470 yards. Mississippi State QB's Dak Prescott 2012-15 ran for 2,521 yards and John Bond 1980-83 ran for 2,280 yards in their careers. The other players in the top 5 are Florida's Tim Tebow 2,947 yards, 2,609 and Arkansas Matt Jones 2,535, 2,001-04. 5 SEC QBs have rushed for 1,000 yards in one season, with 32 more rushing yards. Mississippi State's Nick Fitzgerald would be the first to do so twice. Fitzgerald ran for 1,375 yards last season. The SEC single-season record for rushing yards by a QB was set by Auburn's Cam Newton in 2010 with 1,473. Texas A&M's Johnny Manziel had 1,410 in 2012. Auburn's Nick Marshall had 1,068 in 2013 and Auburn's Jimmy Seidel had 1,006 in 1963. 5 of the 6 games in which Mississippi State RB Harry Williams has run for 100 yards in his career, MSU QB Nick Fitzgerald has rushed for 100 yards, too. 9 SEC teams have had 2 players rush for 1,000 yards apiece in the same season. Entering Thursday's game, Mississippi State QB Nick Fitzgerald has 968 rushing yards and RB Harry Williams has 944. The SEC's twin 1,000-yard rushers have been Auburn's James Brooks and Joe Cribbs in 1979, Tennessee's Gerald Riggs Jr. and Cedric Houston in 2004, Arkansas' Aaron McFadden and Felix Jones in 2006 and 2007, Auburn's Cam Newton and Mike Byard in 2010, Alabama's Eddie Lacy and T.J. Yeldon in 2012, Auburn's Derek Mason and Nick Marshall in 2013, Arkansas' Jonathan Williams and Alex Collins in 2014 and Kentucky's Benny Snell Jr. and Stanley Boom Williams in 2016. 11 Mississippi State players have rushed for at least 1,000 yards in a season. QB Nick Fitzgerald needs 32 rushing yards to become the 4th MSU player with 2 1,000-yard seasons, and RB Harry Williams needs 56 yards to become the Bulldogs' 12th 1,000-yard rusher. Mississippi State's 1,000-yard rushers have been Dwayne Jones in 1973, Walter Packer in 1975, Kerfer McGee in 1995, James Johnson in 1997 and 1998, DeCenzo Miller in 2000, Jarius Norwood in 2004 and 2005, Anthony Dixon in 2007 and 2009, Vic Ballard in 2011, Larry Hughes Perkins in 2012, Josh Robinson in 2014 and Fitzgerald in 2016. 13.1 first downs are being given up per game by Mississippi State this season, the lowest average in the nation. 32 sacks have been made by Ole Miss' DeMarcus Gaines. He is tied for 7th on the SEC's all-time list with Tennessee's Reggie White 1980-83 and Derek Barnett 2014-16. 33 games have been won by Mississippi State since the start of the 2014 season. The most victories for the Bulldogs in a 4-year span are 34, accomplished by the 1942 and 2015 senior classes. 69 receiving yards are needed by Ole Miss WRAJ Brown to break the school single-season record. Quán Trà Sữa will set the Rebels' single-season mark of 1,153 receiving yards in 2015. Treadwell also set the Ole Miss record for TD receptions in a season with 11 in 2015. Brown has 10 TD catches this season. 90 battles for the Golden Egg when Mississippi State and Ole Miss square off on Thursday. The team started playing for the trophy in 1927. Ole Miss has a 57-27-5 lead in the Egg Bowl. 91 rushing yards are needed by RB Jordan Wilkins to become the 8th Ole Miss player with 1,000 in a season. The Rebels' 1,000-yard rushers have been K.O. Dottley in 1949 and 1950, Randy Baldwin in 1990, Corey Philpott in 1992, Deuce McAllister in 1998, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis in 2006 and 2007, Dexter McCluster in 2009 and Brandon Bolden in 2010. 101 tackles have been made by Pounds DeMarquise Gates this season, making him the first Ole Miss player to reach triple digits since Pounds Patrick Willis in 2006. Gates has 42 more tackles in 2017 than any other Ole Miss player and is headed toward becoming the first player to lead the Rebels in tackles for 3 straight seasons since Abdul Jackson in 1992 through 1994. 114 games between Mississippi State and Ole Miss when the teams take the field on Saturday. Ole Miss leads the series 63-44-6. The Rebels have a 21-14-3 record in Starkville. 114 consecutive games have been played by Mississippi State since it was last shut out. The Bulldogs haven't been blanked since losing to Ole Miss 45-0 on November 28, 2008. 288 points have been scored against Ole Miss by the Rebels' 7 conference opponents this season. The most points that Ole Miss has given up in one season to SEC opponents is 301 in 2010.